What is up, everyone? Man, if I can get these mics right. We're back for another college sports talk. We're gonna just do one quick here with March Madness wrapping up. We got Cavi in house.
Hello. Well, after what they did to Villanova, I was like,
But Villanova didn't have their best player, so I knew that was coming.
yeah, we knew that they were going to win. But still, I was like, I don't know. They looked really good.
Yeah.
And they had just those couple star players that.
But again, too,
I still thought UNC was going to win. I did.
I did too. I thought for sure whoever won between Duke and UNC was going to win it all.
Yeah.
And even at halftime, I'm like, this game's over. I actually shut it off at halftime.
The UNC Duke game was a good game as well.
And then, yeah, that was a good game as well. But and then I, all of a sudden get an alert saying, "Can Kansas make a comeback?" And it was down to like 1 point or something like that. I'm like, what the hell? So I quick turned it back on to catch the rest of it because I thought the game was just over. And
yeah, it was. I mean, it kind of because Kansas came out hot. Like they were up like 15 points, or like 10 to 15 points.
Yeah.
And then UNC went on that before the first half. They went on like a 16-0 run, and then they went up 10 or whatever they were. They were up at one point. They were up like 15, I think. And then Kansas just kept coming their way back. A couple players got hurt. Well, late. That one, their best player, UNC's center there,
Yeah.
got hurt, and there's pretty big controversy on that. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
You know the big guy I'm talking about. I think he's a freshman. He's like really good.
Yeah.
So they showed the replay, and
Wait, he rolled his ankle?
yeah, the whole floor like moved. So there's an error in the floor.
Oh.
And they said if there wasn't an error in the floor, that would have never happened. Not that would have changed the game. It could have because he could have made the layup.
Yeah.
But so everybody was all mad about that, and he got hurt in the Duke game, so he was already banged up. But that kid is freaking good.
Yeah, he was. But no, congrats to the Kansas on pulling it off and stuff. Like I said, I did not think they were going to do that. So
It was a good game though. It was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Freaking a lot of players that are pretty solid. Pretty good draft class I think there's going to be this year with college.
yeah, there should be. There's quite a bit of talent, I feel, coming
A
out
lot of young guys too.
for college basketball. We'll move over then into quick hockey. That's coming up starting tomorrow, the Frozen Four. Or we still think Michigan. Not much has really changed in our thoughts on this. Michigan's going to take it all. Caleb, I think, is still on Minnesota.
It's just weird to me how big of a break they've had. Does that hurt anybody, you think? Or is it just it kind of refreshes them all and it's just kind of doesn't really matter?
Refresh.
Or do you think it hurts like Michigan's been so hot? Like they haven't had this long of a break. Do you think that like hurts them? You know what I mean?
No. Well, if they had to play like Minnesota or Minnesota State going into this, then yeah, I'd be a little more concerned.
Denver's been surprising though, so I mean I'm not worried.
Yeah.
But they've been pretty surprising.
Yeah. No, I think it's good. And hockey, you want fresh legs. That's why you swap out so much, and so I think it's good. Quinnipiac there, it was actually they were trying to make a comeback in that Michigan game, and then they pulled their goalie with like 4 minutes left in the game, and then Michigan put on 3 goals. So, yeah. So I don't see it hurting really any teams. I would say the teams probably feel the same way. They're probably happy to have a break. I think they do it because of the March Madness. They're playing around the same time. And they kind of let March Madness gets over, and then that's why it's always big. The Frozen Four.
They don't play on a Monday, do they, for their dang championship?
No, they play a Saturday. So they're going to play Thursday, and then they're going to play Saturday.
Yeah, they're smart.
So
I don't know why freaking NC or football and basketball Monday night. Stupid.
And then the only other thing for college sports is Tennessee's the number 1 team for baseball.
Tennessee and Vanderbilt just had a 3-game series, and Tennessee smacked them.
Yeah.
All 3 games.
Yeah.
So Tennessee's looking really solid.
I got to look. Did Alabama
Michigan's
play? Alabama was playing today against Mississippi. So they're like, based on their record, they're just kind of sitting outside.
I think Michigan's top 2 in their conference. I think it's like, what is it, Maryland that's in the top 25 or something?
So, yeah, in the top 25, this is from
like
April 3rd.
Only Big Ten team in, right? Maryland or...
Yeah, let's see. Tennessee, Arkansas, Virginia, Texas Tech, Oregon State, Oklahoma State, Texas, Miami, Ole Miss, Texas State, Arizona, Louisville, Notre Dame, Georgia, UCLA, Vanderbilt, Gonzaga, Southern Miss, LSU. I don't even see them in there anymore. You got Florida State, you got NC State, North Carolina, TCU, Stanford, and Mississippi. I don't see any Big Ten teams in the top 25 of baseball right now.
Doesn't really surprise me, but
Why are they so bad at baseball?
I wouldn't say they're so bad. It's just, I mean, Michigan went to the finals.
Yeah, what was it?
It might have been last year. Was it last year, Vanderbilt?
Trending schools. Michigan's
I'm pretty sure Michigan's been playing hot. I can't look it up. Computer's
being slow.
It's probably my hot spot, but
yeah, it'll be interesting. I was noticing. I gotta look into because I'm like, I was looking up last year, like the regional brackets and stuff for this, and it was like huge, like the amount of teams that actually get in for baseball and like the amount to
it's
play.
kind of like a basketball. There's a lot of Cinderella stories that happen. Like CMU, was it last year, 2 years ago? It might have been last year when they made a pretty far run into it.
Yeah,
which was Northwood's ex-coach when I was there, and then he went to CMU in his first year, almost made it all the way. So that was cool to see.
Yeah, because there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 4. Is that 62? So do they do a 62 bracket basically as well?
64, right?
Or 64?
Yeah, that sounds right.
14 times. I'm not good at math. Math people. 14 times 4. Or no, I said 16 times 4. Yeah, 64. So 64 baseball teams make it. So I guess you can't even really pay attention to the top 25, kind of like basketball. You just kind of wait to see who finishes halfway decent. Basically have a 500 record and you got a chance.
So the best team in the Big Ten by far is Rutgers. They're 22-6. Other than that, Maryland is 23-6. Other than that, there's no other team that's really positive in the Big Ten. So that's kind of why.
Gotcha. So, well, we figured this was going to be quick. I mean, that's kind of all we got. We'll probably shift over next week. We'll talk over who wins hockey, and then we'll probably focus heavily on baseball. Yeah, I know you're a pretty big Vanderbilt fan. I like the whole SEC in general just because I'm a football fan. So
I'm more into college baseball than MLB, which is kind of weird. Nobody really ever says that, but
like you just can get some high-scoring games that makes it interesting. That's softball. Trying to see if I can find any good games on.
Softball's also fun to watch, especially when they get later on into the season.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but all right. I think that's all we got for this week's college talk. Again, this is just a short, little, quick one where we talk college. I'm sure when we hit college football, we'll talk way more. But
football season gonna be busy for us.
Oh yes. So, peace out till next time.